What is the weight of a thought before it turns into muscle? Paving slick, we recycle mess from the cooling towers overhead. Left foot, curb jump, dodging the automated sweeper by. My watch says 122 beats per minute exactly. I never replied to that message from Tuesday night. Static on the glass facade, reflection blurring, keeping pace. Inhale through the nose, count to 4, forget the rim. Exhale the friction of the subway grating. Sensors pinging at the crosswalk beacon. Green light flashes down to 3, 2, 1. I am running through the neon grid before the city finishes loaded. Every step outpaces the voice in my head that wanted to stay home. Concrete under rubber soles, breathing in the digital rain, streaming my life in fragments. Nobody tracks the route I take, just the rhythm and the asphalt. Burning clean. Did the driver in the rideshare pod even look up from his screen? Turn right past the shuttered bodega, turn cloud kitchen hub. Sweat pooling at the collar of my smart fabric tank. I wonder if my mother still keeps that photo on the mantle. Shoelace knot holding tight, stride lane steady at 1.2 meters. Overpass shadow cuts the temperature down 3 degrees. Inhale past the bank of surfer fence. Exhale every unresolved conversation. Heart rate locked on the metronome. The signal turns and I do not slow down. I am running through the neon grid before the city finishes loaded. Every step outpaces the voice in my head that wanted to stay home. Concrete under rubber soles, breathing in the digital rain, streaming my life in fragments. Nobody tracks the route I take, just the rhythm and the asphalt. Burning clean. Faster now, cadence clipping the edge of the bike lane. Memory is just data waiting to get burned off in lactic acid. Who was I before I laced these shoes up at midnight? Nothing catches me when the tempo refuses to break. 10 blocks left, 5 blocks left, 0 blocks left. Still answer to why I ran. Just steam rising off my skin on the sidewalk. 122 beats slowing down. City humming beneath my feet. Exhale. A silver teaspoon sits beside the screen. The dust is gathering in tiny rings. I lace the sneakers tighter than before and leave the heavy silence on the floor. The lobby glass reflects a tired face. 122 beats sets the pace. Concrete stretches gray beneath my pounding heels. Neon signs flicker out what nothing else reveals. Traffic lights turn to green before my heavy stride, leaving all the midnight questions pushed aside. A baker rolls the iron shutter high. The smell of yeast drifts underneath the sky. I pass the corner where the news rack stands, with freezing fingers wrapped in woven bands. Concrete stretches gray beneath my pounding heels. Neon signs flicker out when nothing else reveals. Traffic lights turn to green before my heavy stride, leaving all the midnight questions pushed aside. My lungs are burning cold, the rhythm takes control. Fast forward through the noise to find a steady soul. door. A puddle forms upon the kitchen floor. Steel shutters rattle on the pharmacy lane. Two pigeons scatter from a puddle stain. My breath stays steady as the sidewalk climbs, marking every storefront at the best of times. The traffic warden pulls a yellow ticket from his coat. A ferry horn vibrates across the harbor like an old steam rises from the grates along the avenue below, while strangers check their wristwatches and let each other go. A blue umbrella wedged between two crates. An orange cat asleep upon a hood. The smell of roasted beans and wet cement is mixing with the diesel fumes ahead. I pass a florist misting purple ferns, a cyclist waiting for the signal flash. A broom sweeps gravel by the cellar door. Stay locked into an easy beat, counting every shadow on the one-way street. The traffic warden pulls a yellow ticket from his coat. A ferry horn vibrates across the harbor like an old steam rises from the grates along the avenue below, while strangers check their wristwatches and let each other go. Yesterday your voice sounded heavy through the screen, wondering what half these rushed routines could mean. Here on 8th Avenue nobody stops to ask. A painter stirs his bucket through a paper mask. 4 green lights in a row before the ramp. A plastic flag flaps against an iron lamp. Your sentence drifts away behind my heels, dissolving in the rattle of the railway wheels. The sharp hiss of a bus brake splits the air. You shake your arms out loose and roll your neck. The yellow cabs sit idling at the square, and neither of us looks behind the stoop. You tap my shoulder as you click your watch, ready to take the pavement block by block. The crosswalk signals flicker into white. We find a pocket right between the cars. Your breathing settles effortless and light, leading the tempo toward the river park. We hit the asphalt where the bakery warms the street, gliding past office towers made of mirrored glass, leaving the quiet alleys underneath our feet, matching our stride until the early sirens pass. You dodge a puddle by the flower stand, then take an angle toward the iron bridge. Steam drips and plumes above the subway grates, billowing up across the center lane. You keep your chin up, pointing out the turns, carving a path through gridlock and exhaust. The second mile is where the heavy legs forget. We slip past shop fronts pulling up their blinds. You wipe your forehead shining in the sweat, leaving the sleeping avenues behind. We hit the asphalt where the bakery warms the street, gliding past office towers made of mirrored glass, leaving the quiet alleys underneath our feet, matching our stride until the early sirens pass. At Canal Street you surge into the open lane, kicking the pace up through the tunnel draft. Nobody on the sidewalk knows our names, just 2 pairs of rubber soles on wet cement. We hit the asphalt where the bakery warms drift through the iron grate. Julian checks his left wrist twice. He is not running late. Pavement carries midday heat right into his shoes. Office towers dump their crowds in shades of navy blue. He steps off the curb line into the moving stream, leaving behind the spreadsheets and the fluorescent gleam. Reflected glass turns copper in the setting glare. Taxi stack in yellow rows that go nowhere. He holds his stride along the painted yellow line, measuring the city block by block in time. He cuts through the shadow of the transit hall, counting every meter till the sirens fall. Past the foot carts rolling on cracked concrete to the rhythm of the crosswalk ticking on the street. Finding freedom where the avenue meets the park. A cyclist rings a silver bell and swerves around a drain. Steam rises from the manholes like an idle train. Julian keeps his shoulders low, breathing through the pace. Passing tired commuters staring into space. He taps the corner fire hydrant just to mark the turn, feeling every heavy thought begin to gently burn. Storefront signs are buzzing into neon red, clearing out the tangled doubts inside his head. He keeps his focus locked on 30 yards ahead, trading stagnant worries for this pace instead. He cuts through the shadow of the transit hall, counting every meter till the sirens fall. Past the foot carts rolling on cracked concrete to the rhythm of the crosswalk ticking on the street. Finding freedom where the avenue meets the park. Between the high-rise steel and the subway vent, he chased a quiet panic for the power spent. No metal waiting at the corner grocery store, just easy lungs and 20 city blocks or more. He cuts through the shadow of the transit hall, counting every meter till the sirens fall. Past the food carts rolling on cracked concrete to the rhythm of the crosswalk ticking on the street. Finding freedom where the avenue meets the park. Underneath the wheel, Cheesy slows his feet, watching dusk settle down on Mercer Street. Cool wind on his temples, cadence winding low, a steady pulse in the evening glow.
Why did she say forgiveness needs a timestamp? Shoelace knot is loosening again. Manhole cover steaming through the concrete. 10th Street corner smells of burnt pecan.
My left ankle clicks on every third stride. Phone screen flashes 20% low.
Delivery bikes are cutting near the crosswalk. I wonder if my brother called his friend.
Rubber treads beat rhythms on the asphalt. I wonder how this avenue will end. A silver sedan cuts across the turning lane. The grocery clerk is pulling down the metal grate. I drop my shoulders down to let the tension drain and trace the yellow lines before the hour turns late.
Did I lock at the back door with the deadbolt? Scaffolding above me drips cold spray.
A pigeon flutters sideways past my shoulder. Traffic wardens waving cabs away.
A stranger drops an envelope and scrambles. The wind tastes like fried onions and wet sleigh.
Delivery bikes are cutting near the crosswalk. I wonder if my brother called his friend. Rubber treads beat rhythms on the asphalt. I wonder how this it slides away into a dream.
Mile 4, marker painted on the post.
Shoelaces held together by the knot.
Breath stays steady on the final stretch.
Running out of things I had forgot. The bed thermal cotton catches against my wrist. Heavy through the sleeves from 3 October falls. Each breath forms a cloud before it breaks and splits. Passing quiet brownstones behind iron walls. Footsteps hit the concrete in an even line. Pushing through the alleys where the shadows lean. Every street light flickers into view, bringing back an older shade of hue. We dropped the keys behind the corner deli gate. Sat up on the curb while evening traffic slowed. You swore our promises would never arrive late before another winter cracked the avenue road. The wet asphalt glimmers under passing tires, pacing out the tempo to a steady drum. Flashing signals dangle from the tangled wires, telling me exactly where the grief came from. I keep moving forward as the sirens fade, cutting through the intersection on the turn. Every crosswalk brings the story back, tracing every hairline surface crack. We dropped the keys behind the corner deli gate. Sat upon the curb while evening traffic slowed. You swore our promises would never arrive late before another winter cracked the avenue road. Memory is kinetic when the body moves. Miles become a ledger written down in sweat, following the markings of forgotten grooves, running out of things I thought I might regret. The fabric on my collar dries out in the wind. The signal changes green across the final lane. I leave that old October far behind the bend, breathing in the clarity through city rain.
A cracked ceramic mug holds lukewarm tea. I stare into the gray across the street. My running shoes weigh tight beside the door. The hallway tiles are cold against my feet. My chest is heavy before I even start. I tie the laces and I steady up my heart. 4 miles of asphalt between yesterday and sleep. 1,000 quiet windows where the sleepless watch the street. I keep my breathing steady as the traffic starts to churn. No destination waiting where the yellow beacons burn. Storefront metal gates are rolling down. The delivery trucks are idling through the town. A stray cat freezes by a basement grate. I check my watch to see if I am running late. The air is biting sharp against my dry throat now. I push the tempo higher just to see if I know how. 4 miles of asphalt between yesterday and sleep. 1,000 quiet windows where the sleepless watch the street. I keep my breathing steady as the traffic starts to churn. No destination waiting where the yellow beacons burn. Burn, 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 burn. My legs are finding rhythm in the hum of neon signs. I step across the shadows in the painted streetcar lines. Nobody
between yesterday and sleep. 1,000 quiet windows where the sleepless watch the street. I keep my breathing steady as the traffic starts to churn. No destination waiting where the yellow beacons burn, 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 burn. I slow my pace down as I reach the front gate. The unread message waits upon the table plate. My breathing settles in the quiet hall. The keys are ringing softly as they hit the wall.
Tungsten amber coats the avenue curve. Laces tied against the concrete grid. Every shadow stretches long and undisturbed. Swerve around the iron grating where a taxi slid. Breathing settles in a 4-count beat underneath the deadened rumble of the street. A stranger in a windbreaker matches stride. We share the lane without a single word. Side by side with scaffolding is open wide. Passing by the roosting of an early birdie. As if this tempo burns too quick, I say the river path is 3 blocks down. We split the intersection with a double flick. Trading rubber traction across an empty town. Leaving cold exhaust behind our shoulder blades. Did you run the outer loop last fall? He calls out between the intake of his chest. Just the bridge when work was pushing to the wall. I answer back while picking up the pace from west. Steam is rising from the corner bakery vents, passing through the smell of sugar and cement. The street sweeper rumbles past the bike lane line. We take the gentle curve along the bay. No one needs to verify a border sign. We just keep the rolling traffic far away. He points towards the pier where ferries dock. I nod before we clear the gravel ramp. Tourist timers click against the clock. Shadows fading under every street light lamp. Passing steel barriers into open space. At the fork beside the rusted water drain, he raises 2 fingers and peels off to the right. No names exchanged across this moving lane. Just 40 blocks of momentum holding tight before the crosswalk counter starts to tick. The amber turns to silver on the stone. My heels keep striking on the harbor line. 10,000 runners waking up alone, and for 3 miles his rhythm matched with mine. Dark phone presses into your lower spine. You think you owe that swivel seat another hour. The ceiling tube buzzes right along the line, and every quiet minute robs you of your power. Look down at the sneakers underneath the desk, untied and untouched since last November fell. Unclamp your fingers from the armrest groove. There is an avenue that wants to see you move. Ooh, ooh. Dear younger version, take heart along the avenue where rubber soles strike asphalt under lights of neon blue. Quick tempo clears heavy fog that's settled in your chest. Cool river air will prove to you motion is best. We outran that wooden cage and broke the steel chain. Gravity was bolted to the floor. You thought the
posture of defeat was set in stone. Now 60 city blocks unlock an open door, with rhythmic pavement ringing like a dial tone. Your lungs expand to swallow up the downtown chill. Unclench your jaw and let the heavy silence drop. There is a pace building that never has to stop. Dear younger version, take heart along the avenue where rubber soles strike asphalt under lights of neon blue. Quick tempo clears heavy fog that settled in your chest. Cool river air will prove to you motion is best. We outran that wooden cage and broke the steel chain. And broke the steel chain. I know the leather cushion felt impossible to leave, like sinking down in wet cement without a choice. Just lace the canvas tight and dare yourself to breathe, and listen to the traffic turn into your voice. Push back from the table now. Step across the fire escape. The city grid is wide awake, and we are finally moving. Green digital zeros lock across the rooftop billboard screen. I lace my trainers tight and watch the avenue grow clean. The steel girders are rising for a station not yet made, and I picture how my footsteps sound along that finished shade. Someday the glass will catch the dusk, the plaza will be wide. I lean my weight into the turn before the road begins, projecting every corner where the future traffic spins. 5 years from now I cross this bridge without a single stitch. Past silver trains that glide above the concrete drainage ditch, dodging new turnstiles while the high-rise windows start to gleam, breathing cold vapor through the center of a blueprint scheme. The green lights swing in yellow arcs above the empty lane. I imagine how the asphalt feels through autumns washed in rain, when every sapling by the curb is grown into a bough. Running through this district feels much lighter than right now. My rhythm matches paces that I have not learned to hold. The draft behind an empty bus propels me through the park, chasing a version of myself that glides across the dark. There is a finish line drawn out where we'd still split the stone. I will run straight into that noon and never be alone. Past storefronts holding names that nobody has painted yet, paying whatever toll of sweat tomorrow tries to set. The numbers change to 1 minute past 12 upon the wall. I keep the stride alive before the future structures fall, stepping where pavement waits for paint beneath the street lamp row.
Heavy foaming boat to steel that held you down for months, staring through the flicker of a single cold display. You believe that sinking was the only way to rest, counting down the hours while your youth dissolved away. I'm riding back across the span of 3 long years, from a corner where the traffic lights turn green in pairs. You should know the body that you thought was made of stone, learn to outrun every shadow that it used to bear. Put the key into the lock and turn, leave the quiet apartment behind. There is friction waiting on the street that will reconfigure your mind. Dear static version of me, trapped inside that room. We are flying through the center of the boulevard tonight. 6 kilometers past the glass facades and underneath the monorail. Cooling cleans the heavy mist that used to cloud your chest. Delivery drones are humming 30 meters overhead, while the river trail reflects the neon heading west. You spent winters thinking that you had to stay inert, waiting for permission just to feel your pulses race. Every curve you feared is just a springboard in disguise. Every crowded intersection clears to give us space. Tie the laces double on the tongue. Step beyond the threshold of doubt. There is momentum waiting on the street that will pull the heaviness out. Dear static version of me, trapped inside that room. We are flying through the center of the boulevard tonight. 6 kilometers behind us and the city opens wide. Pavement burning under rubber in the signal light. You were certain you would never find a second breath. Now we take the bridges 3 steps at a time. Listen to the rhythm of the crosswalk line. You are going to survive. I remember how you leaned against the desk, thinking nothing ever changes when you stay inside. Look at how the subway vents release their warmth. Look at how the skyline watches you arrive. We do not look behind the shoulder anymore. We just let the forward motion multiply. Dear static version of me, trapped inside that room. We are flying through the center of the boulevard tonight. 6 kilometers behind us and the city opens wide. Pavement burning under rubber in the signal light. You were certain you would never find a second breath. Now we take the bridges 3 steps at a time. Listen to the rhythm of the crosswalk line. You are going to survive. Stand up from the cushion. Ooh, push the rolling bass away. The pavement is already waiting. Run until you meet me here today. Frayed gray cotton rubs against my collar. Rough from 80 washes in the machine. Shoes hit asphalt through the traffic holler. Pounding past the bank on 10th and Green. Every stride pulls at the faded thread. Bringing back the autumn that we fled. Steam rises off the manhole plate. Neon blurs along the avenue. I used to think we ran from fate. Now every corner turns to you. Underneath the shadow of the transit line, pedestrians are dodging puddles near the grate. I count the seconds till the traffic signs align. Remembering the summer when we sprinted late, leaving half-spilled coffees on the iron gate. Wind bites through the worn-out sleeve. Taxis queue beside the corner store. You swore that runners never really grieve. They just outpace what broke them long before. My breath forms clouds against the glass display where you once pointed out our future flat. Sirens cut across the downtown roar. Yellow lights reflect in slick concrete. I track the pace we practiced for. Miles deep into that crowded street. Underneath the shadow of the transit line, pedestrians are dodging puddles near the grate. I count the seconds till the traffic signs align. Remembering a summer when we sprinted late, leaving half-spilled coffees on the iron gate. The crosswalk timer clicks
from 5 to none. I search through headlights, turning amber red. The city carries memories we spun, alive in every rhythm where we bled. One last sprint past Mercer and Broadway, loose seams fluttering in the urban draft. I slow down where we used to sit and laugh, watching evening wash the stone away. Oh, 514 flashes digital and blue across the floor. I picture where I'll stand 300 mornings from this door, lacing up fresh rubber while the tower lights stay bright, breathing past the corners where we used to lose the night. The asphalt won't remember how we stumbled on the curb. The siren in the alley won't have reasons to disturb. I feel the steady cadence pushing tension through my chest, the rhythm built from moving past the things I never confessed. I'll sprint between tall glass facades before the traffic wakes. Cut eastward down the river path without applying brakes. Discarding every heavy debt we signed away last fall. Our harbor water cleans the chalk that used to line the wall. 10 city blocks of painted lines will blur beneath my stride. No looking back to check which passenger is stuck inside. The steam vents on the corner will just cheer me as I fly, reflecting crystal skyscraper peaks tilted in the sky. The asphalt won't remember how we stumbled on the curb. The siren in the alley won't have reasons to disturb. I feel the steady cadence pushing tension through my chest, the rhythm built from moving past the things I never confessed. I'll sprint between tall glass facades before the traffic wakes. Cut eastward down the river path without applying brakes. Discarding every heavy debt we signed away last fall. Our harbor water cleans the chalk that used to line the wall. Right now my legs are heavy and this bedroom feels so small, counting down the seconds while my shadow climbs the hall. Yet forward in the distance there's a stride without regret, cold wind against my temple till the grievances reset. Round 6 is waiting round the river bend, no starting over, just an easy glide, clear air, fast pace, ride to the end. Catching the green lights open wide.
6 digits glowing red beside the bed, before the neighborhood remembers what it said. Shoes laced tight against the wooden floor, quietly sliding past the screen door. Cool air hits the collar of my shirt, testing if the winter joints still hurt. 10 years from now we watch the street from space, trying to remember why we kept the pace. Concrete remembers every single breath we drew before the city woke and split us into two. Breathing matches footsteps on the grate, pushing every heavy thought away. Cars are parked and windows frosted white, shadows stretching far into the light. Pulse is climbing steady in my chest, proving that the past is
finally put to rest. 10 years from now, we watch the street from space, trying to remember why we kept the pace. Concrete remembers every single breath we drew before the city woke and split us into two.
Someday I will tell you how the air felt then.
Running past the corner where it starts again.
No destination waiting at
The line
just trading every thought.
for copper coins. 10 years from now, we watch the street from space, trying to remember why we kept the pace. Concrete remembers every single breath we drew before the city woke and split us into two. 5:30 stays behind us in the dark. Footsteps fading softly past the empty park. One last breath before the traffic starts. Where asphalt smells like pennies in the rain. He taps his heel to check the rubber grip. A quiet street before the window pane. He finds a steady rhythm on the strip. 2 blocks away, a bakery burns its toast. A delivery truck reverses with a beep. He cuts across the tarmac like a ghost, while half the city tosses in its sleep. His trainers strike the gravel with the beat. Cold air fills up the chambers of his chest. The neighborhood is awakened on the street. He keeps his pulse ascending with the rest. An orange tabby watches from the gate with heavy eyes that barely care to blink. He checks his watch to see if he is late and tastes the copper metal on the brink. His legs grow warm as miles fall behind. The traffic lights change amber into green. He leaves the heavy thoughts so far behind. A fleeting figure, barely heard or seen. Where asphalt fades into the warming day. He slows his pace and turns the final bend. The running shoes are quiet on their way, and this routine is coming to an end.
Zoning backwards while the Mac line hums. I can picture how you reach across the grid. Years from now and all the transit runs. We will stand beneath the clear ceramic dome, checking tickets on a shared display. Every forecast calling for an endless dusk, while we plot another getaway. I run the simulation in my head. The fast lane clears, the yellow barriers part. We cross the boundary line without a sound before the siren has a chance to start. Meet me at the turnstile in 2039. We will leave the data logs behind. what your jacket will look like. Thermonylon silvered at the seams. We will point out where the shoreline used to reach underneath the elevated beams. We will talk about the city we outgrew, like a project that we left on pause. Trading stories in the automated air, finding loopholes in the traffic laws. I see the future render in real time. The digital display is turning red. We take the corner on a single track, forgetting every warning that they said. Meet me at the turnstile in 2039. We will leave the data logs behind, riding out the loop past the coastal power grid, catching every current we can find. We will be untraceable and bright, two silhouettes against the cabin light. Meet me at the turnstile when the numbers freeze, running fast as soon as we break free. It has not happened yet, but I can feel the pull, the magnet switching under cold concrete. A future version of stepping through the gate with zero hesitation in our feet. No backward glances at the terminal, no waiting for a second chime. Just 50 miles of open track, suspended outside of time. Waiting on the dash, the preview plays until the circuits flash. I will meet you at the gate. I will meet you at the gate. 2039 on the outer line.
6 digits glowing red beside the bed, before the neighborhood remembers what it said. Shoes laced tight against the wooden floor, quietly sliding past the screen door. Cool air hits the collar of my shirt, testing if the winter joints still hurt. 10 years from now, we watch the street from space, trying to remember why we kept the pace. Concrete remembers every single breath we drew before the city woke and split us into two.
Breathing matches footsteps on the grate.
Pushing every heavy thought away. Cars are parked in windows frosted white, shadows stretching far into the light. Pulse is climbing steady in my chest, proving that the past is finally put to rest. 10 years from now, we watch the street from space, trying to remember why we kept the pace. Concrete remembers every single breath we drew before the city woke and split us into two.
Someday I will tell you how the air felt then.
Running past the corner where it starts again.
No destination waiting at
The line
just trading every thought.
for copper coins. 10 years from now, we watch the street from space, trying to remember why we kept the pace. Concrete remembers every single breath we drew before the city woke and split us into two. 5:30 stays behind us in the dark. Footsteps fading softly past the empty park. One last breath before the traffic starts.
The This warped glass marble catches neon light, shifting 3 millimeters to the right. Every time the deep commuter train cuts through the clay below, I'm cataloging reasons why I should or shouldn't go. Your voice memo has 11 seconds left of quiet air. I let it loop until the battery turns amber on the chair. Predictive text already finished half of what I meant to say, suggesting for polite excuses just to throw the night away. My pulse is running at the tempo of the crosswalk down the block, waiting for the second hand to snap against the clock. I overthink the distance between walking out and staying put, testing out the threshold with the rubber on my shoe. Halfway between a promise and a clean electric brake, counting every calculation I was never meant to make. If I step across the doorway, do I lose the quiet room, or do I finally let the static burst into a bloom? The marble rolls against a ring of condensation from my cup. I tap the counter twice and watch the digital display light up. You asked if I had finished packing boxes for the north. I typed a paragraph, then held delete and paced back and forth. The synthetic fibers of my jacket scratch against my collarbone. Funny how a crowded network leaves a person so alone. The roading algorithm tells me traffic clear 10 minutes past. The window of decision shrinking down entirely too fast. My pulse is running at the tempo of the crosswalk down the block, waiting for the second hand to snap against the clock. I overthink the distance between walking out and staying put, testing out the threshold with the rubber on my shoe. Halfway between a promise and a clean electric brake, counting every calculation I was never meant to make. If I step across the doorway, do I lose the quiet room, or do I finally let the static burst into a bloom? It is easy to stay frozen in the middle of a floor, projecting 30 versions of whoever opens up the door. None of them are tragic, none of them are quite complete, just echoes of a person trying hard to find their feet. I pick the marble up and slip it deep inside my coat, swallow down the hesitation resting in my throat. I overthink the distance between walking out and staying put, testing out the threshold with the rubber on my shoe. Halfway between a promise and a clean electric brake, counting every calculation I was never meant to make. If I step across the doorway, do I lose the quiet room, or do I finally let the static burst into a bloom? The latch clicks open on the second try, cool air hitting fast against my eyes, moving through the hallway down the flight, leaving all the calculations behind tonight. Yesterday you whispered that the crosswalk beeps 3/4 tones below an F sharp. Now I cannot unhear the sidewalk counting down the amber light in little sparks. There is a green sticker on the trash bin lid, a cyclist waiting with the taped up knee, a corner cafe where the door latch slid twice without a customer for me to see. I love the little things because they stay when the bigger picture drifts away. Tap the crosswalk pole, listen to the chime. Everything is keeping tempo in its own time. 4 dry leaves caught inside the storm drain, 1 silver wrapper on the concrete slab, 6 red umbrellas in a phantom rain, 2 blinking hazards on an empty cab. I am collecting every decimal point, tracing the angle where the edges join. Catalog of minor fluctuations today, watching the city give itself away. A cashier draws a star on every paper cup, the display screen flickers with the dead blue pixel. A kid in yellow boots is looking straight up at an optical drone near the solar fixture. The barcode Started to notice everything here. The thread hanging loose on a denim sleeve. The 3-second pause when the trains leave. The thermal shimmer on the bakery glass. The exact second when the clouds unfade. 4 dry leaves caught inside the storm drain. 1 silver wrapper on the concrete slab. 6 red umbrellas in the phantom rain. 2 blinking hazards on an empty cab. I am collecting every decimal point, tracing the angle where the edges join. Catalog of minor fluctuations today, watching the city give itself away. Crosswalk chime dropping below the key. Green sticker peeled by the pharmacy. You say yesterday would set the beat. Now it follows me across the street. Just minor fluctuations on the street. Cadmium green washes over your collarbone. Leaning on the terminal rail, you ask if the downtown shuttle is running. I tell you the circuits will fail. You look at my cracked display and you smile. Said you lost your charger 3 districts ago. Now we are trapped in the neon reflection, watching the Mac train glide slow. You laugh like you already know me, tossing a coin between your palms. We have 7 minutes of static before the commuter alarms. Tell me the version you hide from your feet. Give me the secret you promised to keep. Nobody knows us under this dome. We can pretend that we are heading home. Talk to me fast, keep the tempo at pace. We only exist in this transitional space. Spill it before the transfer arrives. 2 little blips in a city of lives. You tell me you left every profile behind, packed up a bag with no plan. I tell you I spend 40 hours a week simulating life for an algorithm scan. You say every city is built on a glitch, but you kind of enjoy the design. You hand me an apple you stole from the kiosk and ask if I cross over lines. The platform indicator flashes, turning our shadows deep maroon. You ask if I believe in fate or just an empty afternoon. Tell me the version you hide from your feet. Give me the secret you promised to keep. Nobody knows us under this dome. We can pretend that we are heading home. Talk to me fast, keep the tempo at pace. We only exist in this transitional space. Split up before the transfer arrives. 2 little blips in a city of lives. No names, no numbers to save in the cloud. Just 2 pairs of boots when the speaker gets loud. You offer a stick of botanical gum and ask if I dread what tomorrow becomes. I tell you I did until 3 minutes back, when you sat by my side on this concrete track. Tell me the version you hide from your feet. Give me the secret you promised to keep. Nobody knows us under the storm. We can pretend that we are heading home. Talk to me fast, keep the tempo at pace. We only exist in this transitional space. Spill it before
swivel chair pressed into your lower spine for 16 months. You thought staying seated kept the floor from collapsing under your feet. You counted dust motes drifting across the blinds on 2nd Avenue, convinced that holding still was the only way to stay intact. Look down at your knuckles, gripping the armrest until they turn gray. I am writing to tell you to stand up. You were waiting for a permission slip from the ceiling fan. I am out on the corner, sending this back through the grid. Take the stairs down 2 at a time and hit the asphalt cold. Every flashing white crossing sign is a promise you can hold. Oh, I am 4 miles out ahead of you, breathing through the burn, racing past the steel and glass to give you what I learned. You are not the heavy room you thought you had to keep. You are every step you take across the city street. Remember how the sirens used to rattle your ribs when you lay awake? Out here they just mark the tempo against the curb. Yellow taxis blurring through ribbons of grit and glare. The river wind cuts straight through your cotton shirt, and you don't even flinch. You used to believe your legs were only built to carry regret. Now they swallow whole avenues before the lamps click on. You were waiting for the quiet before you made a move. I am running through the traffic roar to give you all the proof. Take the stairs down 2 at a time and hit the asphalt cold. Oh, every flashing white crossing sign is a promise you can hold. Lord, I am 4 miles out ahead of you, breathing through the burn, racing past the steel and glass to give you what I learned. You are not the heavy room you thought you had to keep. You are every step you take across the city street. That desk wanted all your hours in exchange for hollow safety. It told you that momentum cost too much to start. Look at how the boulevard opens up past 34. The pavement never asked you who you were inside that room. It only takes the force you give it. Drop the apartment key in your jacket pocket, push through the glass lobby door. I am waiting at the bridge ramp. Start moving, just start moving. Why does the pavement always lean to the left? Past the garage with the rusted hinge. Left shoe needs a double knot again. Breath turns white against the wire fence. Footsteps counting down the heavy blocks. Pulse is steady underneath the wrist. Old newspapers blow across the empty lane. Someone left a garden hose to spill on the stone. Orange traffic cones got a broken drain. Nobody is waiting at the telephone. Corner store is locking up its iron gate. Delivery truck is backing in too slow. Smell of roasted beans escaping through a vent where the alley shadows start to thin and go. Footsteps counting down the heavy blocks. Pulse is
sorting through the clutter left behind. Every muscle knows the rhythm of the street, leaving yesterday entirely out of mind. Old newspapers blow across the empty lane. Someone left a garden hose to spill on stone. Orange traffic cones guard a broken drain. Nobody is waiting at the telephone. 3 keys jingle softly in the dark, slowing down to cross the final curve. Breathing deep before the door unlocks.
The heavy metal chair pins you down to the bedroom floor. Every screw in the frame groaning under the doubt you bore. You are counting the ticks of a battery-powered clock, convinced every closed gate is permanently locked. You think that your ribcage will always feel this small, staring at blue light bouncing off the rental wall. Put the pen down, ease your grip. You do not have to sink the ship. Every disaster that kept you awake was just another turn you had to take. I am sending this back down the wire, through the fiberglass line, through the fire. You will survive the silent year. You will outgrow the basement fear. Stop trying to solve what has not begun. You are already stepping out into the sun. Your thrift store jacket smells like damp autumn rain, listening to broken loops on a crowded midnight train. You think everybody else was handed a secret map while you were just pacing inside of a self-made trap. Stop burning the letters you never had the nerve to send. The story does not collapse around the bend. Put the pen down, ease your grip. You do not have to sink the ship. Every disaster that kept you awake was just another turn you had to take. I am sending this back down the wire, through the fiberglass line, through the fire. You will survive the silent year. You will outgrow the basement fear. Stop trying to solve what has not begun. You are already stepping out into the sun. From where I stand 10 years down the track, there is nothing in that corner holding you back. Let the floor take the load of the heavy steel frame. You do not need to apologize for your own name. I am sending this back down the wire, through the fiberglass line, through the fire. You will survive the silent year. You will outgrow the basement fear. Stop trying to solve what has not begun. You are already stepping out into the sun. Stand up from the desk. Stand up from the chair. I will meet you there.
Kitchen coaster, I stare at the curve until my fingers stop shaking from the week. Laces double knotted, the deadbolt clicks behind my shoulder. Down 4 flights of stairs at the lobby door and feel the street. The concrete is cold through through the rubber of my soles. 6 lanes of evening traffic waiting on a yellow light. I tell myself I have nothing left to prove to those. Just 15 minutes to run the static out of my chest tonight. 1, 2, 1, 2, match and stride to the white paint lines. Every bank tower window showing a ghost of me passing by. The city breathes exhaust, but I am finding clean air in the pace. Keep moving, keep counting, wipe the salt right off my face. Nobody asks where I am headed. If I look like I already know. Past the late night dry cleaners with the buzzing blue sign. A delivery scooter drops its kickstand near the curb. My lungs burn sweet right around the 4th kilometer mark. The arguments I had at 3 o'clock dissolve without a word. I dodge and I am great. Ride the sidewalk curve down into the lane. The crosswalk number ticks down from 5 to 4. I accelerate through the asphalt without breaking form. All the unread notifications sitting on the desk upstairs disappear the second my heels strike against the square. 1, 2, 1, 2, match and stride to the white paint lines. Every bank tower window showing a ghost of me passing by. The city breathes exhaust, but I am finding clean air in the pace. Keep moving, keep counting, wipe the salt right off my face. Nobody asks where I am headed. If I look like I already know. Between the high-rise canyon wind and the halogen glow, there is a pocket of quiet. Only moving legs, no destination, no deadline, no second guessing the turn. Just the fire in my calves and the bridge incline I had to earn. 1, 2, 1, 2, match and stride to the white paint lines. Every bank tower window showing a ghost of me passing by. The city breathes exhaust, but I am finding clean air in the pace. Keep moving, keep counting, wipe the salt right off my face. Nobody asks where I am headed. If I look like I already know. Under the overpass, cooling down into a walk, steam rising off my shirt. In the center of the block, the paper clip is still resting on the table. Back home for right now, the entire grid is mine alone. Cotton catches on the corner of my thumb, pulling at a loose loop woven back when we were done. The zipper track is rustic gold, the color smells of rain. 4 seconds on the shoulder seam will detonate the brain. Suddenly the platform lights are flickering in blue. 2031 again, running after you. The tactile snap rewinds the tape before the city lost the shape. I feel the friction sharp and clear. You turn around, you disappear. Drop the tempo, feel the static blooming in the seam. I am standing on the overpass inside a rental dream. 122 per minute, racing through the track. One brush of faded canvas brings the whole horizon back. You held the cup, you pulled me tight. Lost beneath the signal light. Thermal mesh pressed up against the glass of car 14. Grease marks on the denim where the pocket used to lean. We traded jackets in the booth to cheat the autumn freeze. Spilling sugar packets on the patches at our knees. Now I wear the remnant like in a licensed design. Every single fiber is an active tripwire line. The tactile snap rewinds the tape before the city lost the shape. I feel the friction sharp and clear. You turn around, you disappear. Drop the tempo, feel the static blooming in the seam. I am standing on the overpass inside a rental dream. 122 per minute, racing through the track.
night we vanished in the mist. The tag is ripped, the stitches fray. The promise that we never made. I pressed the weave against my cheek, and you begin to speak. Drop the tempo, feel the static blooming in the seam. I'm standing on the overpass inside a rental dream. 122 per minute racing through the track. One brush of faded canvas brings the whole horizon back. You held the cuff, you pull me tight, lost beneath the signal light. Frayed ham, under thumb, still numb, waffle knit cotton, never quite forgotten.